Good evening, Speed Gaming 2, and welcome to this weekly presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer. Tonight, we have Rookie Rumble flags plus 3 randomly rolled changes. Those changes are, and let's hope I can remember them, we start on the wood sword screen. We will have extra muggers, and now I gotta go look for the third one. My name is JXB Adam. I am joined by Magpie Maiden on tracking. We have a whole bunch of runners for you tonight. In the top left, it's Ultra Lavos. Top right is Jess, the one and only queen of the tutor. Bottom left is Opno Point, to be feared at all times. And bottom right is bbq.gov, there for all your barbecue needs. And the other changes, important items are allowed into level 9, so our bow could, in theory, be hiding in level 9. As this is the Rookie Rumble flag set, we are going to start with 8 bombs. We start with the wood sword. We are going to start with a free blue candle. And we are starting on the 1Q6 screen. Just some B-hats below, so that won't be as terrible getting out of. Our runners are off. We find a take-any at the cave push block. And I believe that was a door repair bombing to the right of 1Q6 at the bomb spot. Wait a minute, did I just see a ladder for an Armos item? I think I did. Okay, I'm a little confused now. I thought this was Rookie Rumble 3 flags. Well, we'll just continue on with it. Maybe the changes stack week to week. So sorry about that, Magpie. We're going to have to change that Armos item over to the ladder. I believe Opno and Jess both have it. Jess is into level 3, as are Opno and Barbecue. Ultra Lavos finding the take-any, opts for a heart. Several dreaded rupee bosses here in level 3. Oh, it's the white sword that's guaranteed to be the recorder. God, my brain is fried already. Once again, my apologies, Magpie. I told you the wrong stuff, but we do have a raft on the coast that has been acquired by Ultra Lavos due to a world wrap. So 3 runners in level 3. Oh, Barbecue taking a death to some land molas. In the meantime, Ultra Lavos is on the coast. Three rupee bombs. Ultra Lavos wanted to pick up a pack, but it turns out you still have to have 3 rupees. And there is our white sword recorder. I can't believe I got that all mixed up, but Ultra Lavos has acquired the recorder. It is along the coast. Another take-any for Ultra Lavos, another heart. We know that the white sword item, which is the recorder, is guaranteed at 4 hearts. The magical sword is guaranteed at 10 hearts in this flag set. Ultra Lavos finding the white sword hint. We have picked up a heart in level 3 for Opno Point, heading towards the Triforce. Jess also picking up the same heart. And we have the magical boomerang in level 3. I believe that to be the magical boomerang in the staircase. And there's the Triforce out of level 3 for Barbecue. As Jess sees the magical boomerang and says, no thank you, Opnopoint does decide to pick it up. Ultra Lavos continuing on the overworld exploration. Triforce out of level 3 for Jess. Triforce out of level 3 for Opno. Tharkus is absolutely correct. There is a Furk emote that Jess has specifically for the magical boomerang. We see any roads for Ultra Lavos as Jess is on Death Armos. Any roads also for Barbecue. One goes to Casino Corner. One at the potion shop by the desert. A third take any for Ultra Lavos. A third any road goes near start. And I mean vanilla start. We have Opno up on Death Mountain. Jess, deciding that low hearts is not a good thing, visits the fairy fountain. Level 2 found by Opnopoint. Hints found by Barbecue. Dodongo dwells with the red ring. Level 2 has the red ring. And we see no soup for you. Goodbye rupees. Level 8 found by Jess. The last take-any found by Ultra Lavos. That was a very fast find of all 4 take-any's on the overworld. And chat, if you happen to notice that anything is mismarked on the tracker or forgotten on the tracker, please help our tracker Magpie with it. She has not tracked in quite some time and will greatly appreciate any help that you can provide. Opno doesn't know it, but this dungeon does contain the red ring, which will be a significant damage upgrade. There is a heart off of the floor for Opno. Barbecue finding a take-any. Jess continuing along in level 8. 1Q5 is just a shop. It has bombs. Ultra Lavos does not have rupees. No bombs for them. Recorder pickup for Barbecue. The top of the waterfall has a secret. It's a 2 rupee small secret. Do not spend both of those rupees in one place. You can't even get a pack of bombs for those. Barbecue, 3 rupees. Good enough for 1 pack of bombs. Just finding a Goma blocking 2 paths in level 8, but a wall opens to a bomb. We see a staircase in level 2. Level 2 is segmented. Remember, chat, all of our levels tonight will be shapes. And of course, as expected, that is a transport in 2. I would be surprised otherwise. Jess finding the Coast Heart in level 8, picking it up. Opno sorting through the bunnies to acquire the map to level 2 will now know which walls have the potential to open. BBQ immediately takes the raft to the coast raft spot and finds a shop. Large secret, 128 rupees for Ultra Lavos. That's more like it. Ultra Lavos now able to afford bombs. Compass for Opno Point in level 2. Jess has found another stairway in level 8, walking right past it, probably already winning it. Medium secret is 32. Key purchase by Ultra Lavos. I like key purchases early. You never know when you're going to have a key block. Jess has decided level 8 is just not a great cup of tea and is out. Blue ring sighted in the forest at one of the Armos, 231 rupees. Very cheap this seed. Unfortunately, we know the red ring is hiding in level 2. Just ripe for the picking, it'll be on the floor, as seen by Opno, now having the red ring. Triforce out of level 2 for Opno Point. Opno continuing Death Mountain exploration. Ultra Lavos going to check the vanilla 1Q2 spot. Jess burning the dead woods, finding a medium secret. BBQ also going to check 1Q2. ₹18 is our door repair. Jess has found level 5. Pirouetted a bomb wall, I believe. Moving on in level 5 is Jess. Forgotten spot? Not forgotten by Opno Point. We have a take any. Ultra Lavos has already seen that. That's a whole bunch of pancakes to sword down for this potential push block in level 5, and if the rule of level 5 holds true, it will just be a transport. We still have not seen the magical sword, but Ultra Lavos has found level 4. I expect we're going to pirouette at least one door. It's up here on the double row leading into the desert candle spot in the forest. Triforce free on the floor for Ultra Lavos, going to continue looking on. Open staircase for Jess here in level 5. Triforce pickup for Ultra Lavos. That's the first one for him. On the board he is. Power Bracelet in level 5 for Jess. BBQ finding the take any at the 1Q letter cave. Opts for a heart. We know Mags is accessible at only 10 hearts. We have Ultra Lavos near start, bombing around, looking for more things, only finding out that there is no soup for you. Opno getting one of the large secrets for 128 rupees. I was off by 1 when I typed it in the chat. Jess has the Triforce out of level 5. Coast Heart is in level 8. We already saw that on Jess's side. That was a hint from Barbecue. Barbecue immediately finding the other hint shop. Aquaminus awaits with the magical key. Magical key is in level 1. Power bracelet required. The wand will be underneath a power bracelet spot in whatever dungeon we find. Jess performing a world wrap to grab that raft off of the coast. Play a melody to obtain a book. We may have a Dig Dogger blocked dungeon or a Dig Dogger block, or we could have a dungeon under Recorder Lake. Opno, seeing the hints, already knows the red ring is in 2. Sees that the heart container is in level 8, and that the magical boomerang is in level 3. BBQ into level 7, as is Opno Point. Opno Point is not in level 7, Ultra Lavos is. My goodness, chat, the action is fast and furious tonight. For anyone who is wondering, Ultra Lavos does play with the Deadpool sprite set, as Jess picks up her favorite item, the Tutor. Fire the arrow to locate the red candle. The red candle is Goma blocked. And there's a map, chat. What on earth is that level 7? Interesting. Pain. I like it. We find out a hint about the magical sword. The magical sword is near a lake. Level 8 for Opno Point. Wooden boomerang in level 7. Ultra Lavos has found the item. Only requires the Triforce to move on. BBQ, also seeing the wooden boomerang, says no thank you. Caffeinated land molas for Ultra Lavos. Moving on, not gonna try to take him out at this juncture. Goma creeps on Death Mountain. Thank you, old man. It's very nice to know where our dungeons are. All the dungeons are Rorschach, Flots, Maple. Oh, what a mean room. Chevy room with a bunch of whiz robes. Ultra Lavos taking a death. Back to start he goes. Jess into level 4. Finds a Dig Dogger. Drops a bomb. We know what's coming next. That's right. Dead Dig Dogger, Coast Heart picked up by Opno Point. Compass obtained in level 4 by Jess. Shout out to Jay Coper. Thank you for the raid and welcome in. This is a weekly presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer. We are running the Rookie Rumble 3 flags, and we have our 4 featured runners, which are Ultra Lavos, Jess Andy, Opno Point, and Barbecue.gov. Ultra Lavos going to give this room another try. Possibly going to try to just get across and bomb the wall. We will see shortly. Jess dealing with the Pole's voice in level 4. Opno continuing in level 8 as Barbecue is in level 5. Opno Point finding out why we call them troll dongos. The bow found in level 4 by Jess. What a great find. Half-heart strats for Barbecue with this big pile of pancakes. The worst part about likes, they take a ton of stabs. They eat your magical shield, and unless drop groups are shuffled, they don't drop anything. That Goma looks suspicious in level 8, because we know a Goma is blocking the red candle. Barbecue, unfortunately taking a death to the likes. Opno Point visiting the southwest corner of Hyrule. Jess continuing exploration of the forest. Ultra Lavos is near 1Q1. Burning down Candle Row. Magpie, yes, there was a Goma in 5. We have a blue ring purchased by Ultra Lavos. Can't say that I blame them, but we do see the power bracelet in level 5 for Barbecue, which is why I don't think the red candle will be in 5. We do not have Heart Shuffle on tonight. Alright, we have Opno Point in level 5, Barbecue.gov in level 5, Ultra Lavos continuing exploration near the Vanilla Wood Sword Cave, or near start, just checking out level 2, 1Q2's vanilla location. Barbecue has found the Triforce and picked it up. Triforce out of level 5 for Barbecue. Barbecue showing that Link will burn down all of Hyrule to find the secrets. Jess finding a shop at Monocle Rock. Hints for Ultra Lavos. There's that hint about Aqua Mentis awaits with the magical key. Magical key is in level 1. And that the book is either Dig Dogger blocked, or underneath Recorder Lake will be a dungeon. If a dungeon is under Recorder Lake, that is super special. And chat, you can ask me why later. Still no soup for Jess. Triforce out of level 5 for Opno Point. Ultra Lavos visiting a fairy fountain because living is always faster than dying in this game. Tall Maple, it's later. Can I ask now? Sure. If there happens to be a dungeon under a Recorder Lake, that means that all of our overworld blocking items are required, and we see the magical sword 1 south of Death Armos. Letter picked up by Jess. Level 9 found by Opno Point at the push block by the grave. There is a decent chance that level 9 contains our wand tonight. BBQ also seeing level 9. We know level 6 is somewhere up on Death Mountain. Ultralavos taking a moment to stab down these blue Octoroks, hoping for some bombs. Opno Point, while I wasn't paying attention, is already up to 9 hearts. One more heart, and we'll be able to obtain the Magical Golf Club. Level 8 for Ultralavos. 9th heart container for Barbecue. Jess is up in the Lost Hills, about to check out the top of the waterfall. Cave by the coast item is just a gamba. Time to move on. And again, the top of the waterfall, a small secret. Don't spend all 2 of those rupees in one place. Not even enough to buy a 3 rupee bomb pack. Ultralavos, nice strike on the Manhandla. Opno Point picking up the magical shield. Strats we've seen before. They can come in very handy. Staying alive is staying alive. Opno Point finding the recorder. In the meantime, we have Jess on Death Mountain. We know level 6 is up here somewhere. Opno picking up another heart. 10 hearts is now guaranteed the magical sword. Should Opno be able to find it? Opno moving with purpose. Let's see what's next. It looks like Recorder Lake. Level 1 for Jess. Recorder Lake is not a dungeon, just a potion shop. My dreams of all the overworld blocking items being needed are dead. Opno Point, about to obtain the magical driver. There it is. Damage from the sword quadrupled for Opno Point. Barbecue into level 4. Ultralavos still in level 5. Jess in level 1. Opno sailing. I believe this is level 7 on the raft spot. It is. Level 1 is segmented, as we can see by that map on Jess's side. Looks like it might be just a little alligator. Magical key obtained by Jess. BBQ sees the Triforce as Opno Point discovers the map for level 7. BBQ picks up the Triforce from level 4. As Jess discovers Gleok returns in the Dead Woods, would be helpful hint if Jess did not already find level 8. Ultralavos doing battle with the pancakes. Mugger, found by Opno Point, already having the magical sword, decides to pay the heart. Level 1 compass obtained by Jess. Triforce location now known. Wooden Boomerang seen by Opnopoint in level 7 as Ultra Lavos is obtaining the Power Bracelet from level 5. Chat, name that tune. Just discovering a pack of blue dark nuts in a potential stairway and potential drop room for level 1. Opnopoint, with the magical driver, takes down the caffeinated land molas, rewarded with absolutely nothing. Here is level 9 for Ultra Lavos. We will be back for level 9 later. There's a heart on the floor, and I see a staircase room that contains a Goma. Magpie's dreams of Goma block silvers live with level 1. Jess coming down, picking up the Triforce out of level 1, knows there's still one item left in a stairwell, I think. Or on the floor. Or both. Hooray! Let her pick up for BBQ. Ultra Lavos into level 3. We have a 128 large secret and I believe a 32 medium secret. There's plenty of money in this seed. Alright. Ultra Lavos finding the compass in level 3, just seeing a secret, deciding we are going to not pick that up at this juncture. We have plenty of money for now. BBQ about to find the secret at the top of the waterfall. All 2 rupees of it. Let's see if BBQ decides to pick it up. Triforce out of level 7 for Opnopoint. Another large secret for Opnopoint. Definitely knew the secret was there. Not sure that he knew that was a large secret. Ultra Lavos continuing in level 3, making a beeline for the Triforce. BBQ sees the potion prices and realizes it's nearly 3-1 as Jess, with 10 hearts, picks up the magical sword. White sword hint for Opnopoint, but we don't need that hint. We already have the recorder. Jess taking a refill at a fairy fountain. As BBQ has found a staircase in level 1, I believe this stair leads to the rest of the dungeon. Magical Boomerang seen by Ultra Lavos in level 3. Having already picked up the heart container, I believe it is time to Triforce and peace right on out. And that is exactly what Ultra Lavos does, getting the Triforce out of level 3. This room for barbecue is not an easy room. The bubbles make it difficult. One trick you can do is you can clip into the stair, and that will despawn enemies. Just finding the hints. I expect we will see at least one muttered, "Okay, thank you, game," as we have Ultra Lavos up on Death Mountain, West Death Mountain to be specific. Opnopoint has the compass from level 4, is continuing to dig for the item, does not know this is going to be the bow, but will be quite pleased when he sees it. Just finding out the raft was required, and finding level 7 as Ultra Lavos is into level 2. And chat, if you are enjoying these runners play, take a moment to give them a follow. Follows don't cost you anything, and they show great support for our runners. Support like, "Yay, Opno, good job getting the bow out of level 4. Or just support in general, because these runners are donating their time for your entertainment. And should you feel up to it, please follow our tracker, Magpie Maiden. She is doing an excellent job tonight, given the circumstances of being thrown into the fire of tracking 4 racers. BBQ in the Triforce room of level 1. Opnopoint continuing on the overworld as Jess is slicing through level 7. Jess finds a mugger, pays the money instead of the heart, realizing that this is a rather large money seed. The one good thing about bubbles, if there are bubbles in a room, none of the other enemies will respawn. BBQ up and A's out of level 1, going back in, still looking for items. Jess, about to see the wooden boomerang in level 7, gets halfway down the stairs and says, "Hey, wait a minute. I don't want nothing to do with that." In the meantime, we have BBQ continuing to explore level 1, looking for the 3 items that are in this dungeon. Opnopoint seeing 1Q2 has nothing, and Ultra Lavos continuing to sword down Pole's voice. Good ladder strats earn BBQ the any key in level 1. Ultra Lavos discovering that level 2 is in fact segmented. Opnopoint continuing overworld exploration. Compass obtained by Barbecue in level 1. Just seeing the hint that Goma is on Death Mountain, Opnopoint picking up the letter. Ultra Lavos now into the main area of level 2. I don't believe has the hint about the red ring, but will be very happy to obtain that even after purchasing the blue ring. BBQ uses a bomb to delete a dark nut. BBQ about to find the 10th heart here in level 1, as Opnopoint picks up a heart out of a take any. Jess purchasing the wooden arrows. Half a heart. Might be making a beeline to somewhere. It won't be level 1 from here. We're a little ways away. Opno Point purchasing a red potion. BBQ now knows that the last item in level 1 is Goma blocked. Again, most likely that will be it'll either be the red candle or something. I would think the red candle, given our hint, even though we do see a block in level 8 that is also a Goma. Goma's everywhere, chat. Ultra Lavos taking a death in level 2. Back to the start of the dungeon he goes. BBQ picks up the Triforce out of level 1. White Sword is our item in level 6. Jess sees the white sword and says, I have the better version of you, no thank you game. Question in chat, do Gomas taste more like crab or spider? Well, Gomas are giant crabs, so I'm gonna guess crab. And we see level 6 is also segmented. BBQ picking up the magical sword. Jess having the compass, making an effort to get over to that Triforce, the old man blocking the way. We will go a different way, maybe. What things taste like depend on which things you taste first, I believe. Opno Point into level 1. Jess continuing to find Shutter Doors here in level 6, blocking progress towards that Triforce. Bomb purchased by Ultra Lavos. As Opno Point is continuing in level 1, Jess has entered the Triforce room. It's guarded by a ton of Pole's Voice. Wooden arrows make Pole's Voice go away. Ultra Lavos finding the potion letter. Triforce out of level 6 for Jess. Bow discovered in level 4 by Barbecue. Spiders taste like crunchy. Chat, Muck Police, what are you doing to me up here? I'm pretty sure crabs, if you don't break them out of their shell, will also taste crunchy. BBQ on Death Mountain. Should know that level 6 is up here, I believe. Finds an arrow shop and decides wooden arrows, yes please. I believe also saw the Goma block in level 1. May not realize that that's most likely the red candle. But don't worry, chat. It doesn't have to be the red candle. It could, in fact, be the silver arrows. I don't want your dreams, your hopes and dreams to be crushed. Very much noted, Neo No Name. We will not discuss any more discussion about spiders. Gomas are crabs. Let's move on. Opno discovering the Goma block in level 1 into the Triforce room, deleting these Dark Nuts with the magical driver. Large secret for Jess. BBQ is in level 6. Does have the location of the Triforce known. We'll see if BBQ decides to dig out the item. We know the item in level 6 is the white sword. BBQ does not. BBQ now knows the item in level 6 is the white sword. Chat, come on, we don't have to figure out what all the enemies in Legend of Zelda taste like. I think somebody has skipped dinner. And by somebody, I mean approximately 3/4 of chat. Opno Point now into level 6. Barbecue continuing on in this level 6. Finds a clock. Gonna make easy work of these Gibdos. Ultra Lavos in level 1. Opno sees the white sword iron and says no thank you. BBQ decides to delete a Goma just because. Jess continuing to explore around Vanilla Start finds out information that she already knew, Gleok returning with the heart container. Triforce pickup out of level 6 for BBQ. Ultra Lavos into level 6. Opno Point on their way to the Triforce as well. Forgotten spot not forgotten by Jess. Takes a potion out of the Take Any. Ultra Lavos would like to have one more heart to be able to even out the sword field. Didn't Barbecue pick up the magical sword? I'm pretty sure, maybe? Question mark? Shows it in his A button. That's good enough for me. Ultra Lavos finding the white sword will take the time to pick it up, having not obtained the magical sword yet. Triforce out of level 6 for Opno Point. One Triforce remaining before Opno Point will be eligible to enter level 9. And I didn't call it out before, but level 2 is hiding in Spectacle Rock. Both Jess and BBQ into level 2. Opno Point purchasing the wooden arrows. Compass for Ultra Lavos. That's what the doctor ordered. Heart container out of level 2 for Jess. Thank you, Maple. Chat, please continue discussing food like your commentator hasn't had dinner yet, because I haven't. Just discovering that level 2 is segmented. BBQ also discovering the same thing. That clock is very helpful. Don't just leave it on the ground. Just trading swords with Lionels. I like it. Opno back into level 1 with the wooden arrows. We're going to see what's under this Goma. I'm betting red candle. And I'm betting wrong. Oh my goodness. Silver arrows in level 1 under the Goma, chat. Opno Point in full go mode. Quite the commanding lead for all of our runners at this point. Though BBQ and Jess both know about the Goma block, BBQ picks up the Triforce out of level 2, and away he goes. I think chat has won this game. This has been one of those seeds where the only thing that hasn't been required is the recorder, and it still remains to be seen. It is possible the recorder is required. Ultra Lavos in the bunny room for the Triforce out of level 6. Opno Point into level 8, as is BBQ. Jess sees the Triforce in level 2, picks it up. And all the day you will not have Red Ring because that's the item in level 2. And that is quite the map for level 8 on Opno Point's screen. BBQ eradicates a Manhandla. Ultra Lavos into level 1. Does not have the bow, does not have the wooden arrows, will not be leaving here with the silvers. Jess into level 8 as well. Magpie, which one was an airship with feet? Was that level 1? We have 3 runners in level 8, 1 runner in level 1. Ultra Lavos is in the Triforce room. I expect Ultra Lavos will continue digging items out of here. Ultra Lavos has not seen the Ini key, has not seen the heart container. And of course won't see the silver arrows. It does look like BBQ did get the Red Ring out of level 2. I believe Jess did as well. And I am not sure if Barbecue discovered something in the stairwell that was picked up. If it was probably a heart. I don't know, chat. There's 4 screens up here. Here's the Any key for Ultra Lavos. Great hint in level 8 about the bow. Jess does not need that hint. The big questions are, will Jess return to level 1 and kill that Goma? Having seen the hint about the red candle, which we now see as the second item in level 8, that means our items in level 9 are the wand and the book. And look at the location of that Triforce in level 8. Jess with the map and Opno with the map both know where to go. BBQ has the map but does not have the compass and is deciding that these Wizrobes deserve to die because they exist. I completely agree with BBQ. Opno Point, Triforce out of level 8. Opno Point is eligible to enter level 9, having completed the Triforce of Wisdom. Jess sees the red candle in level 8. This might actually sway Jess to go to level 1 to investigate that Goma, knowing exactly where the item is. Opno screen scrolling to level 9, and in Opno goes. Triforce out of level 1 for Ultra Lavos. Opno in level 9, looking for the boss of the game, Ganon. Ganon is a very loud boss. You can hear Ganon when you are in an adjacent room, either one room, north, south, east, or west. Also being searched for is the Kidnapped, which in Opno's Point is a golf trophy. The Kidnapped will be behind a shutter door, a single shutter door in a room that will remain closed when all of the enemies in the room are defeated, or if the enemies in the room are, if Ganon has been defeated, it'll pop open even with enemies in the room. The one exception, and it's only one exception, is Ganon's room, which can contain multiple shutter doors, one of which could hide the Kidnapped. We have a roar for Opno Point, I believe. Ultra Lavos. 10 hearts. Magical sword acquired. Jess back into level 7, having gotten the Triforce out of level 8. My ears must be deceiving me. Chat, you're gonna have to help me out if you hear that roar. Ultra Lavos back into level 5. Jess deciding these Wizrobes deserve to die because they exist. And honestly, who can blame her? Red candle seen by Barbecue. Barbecue should now know that there is a potential for the silver arrows to be in level 1. May make a trip back there after acquiring the Triforce here. We will have to see. In the meantime, we do have Opno Point just churning through level 9, hoping to find a map. Though I'm sure if the book is seen, Opno will pick up the book, because the book in this flag set is the Atlas, which means that would give Opno the map to level 9. Blue Danger Noodles guarding the Triforce in level 8, which has been picked up by Barbecue. 1 Triforce to go. BBQ whistling back to 6. No, whistling back to 1. Thank goodness, I was worried there for a second, as Ultra Lavos gets the Triforce out of level 5. I believe Jess has gotten the Triforce out of level 7 and is now eligible to enter level 9. Jess back into level 1, as is Barbecue. Both players making the proper choice. Excellent clip by Jess to get into that staircase. Barbecue beelining that Goma. But Opno Point has found Ganon. The big piggy is in an NSU room. 4 swipes of the magical driver will take down the pig. Well, we'll make the piggy cry uncle, then a single silver arrow will take out the pig just like that. Bacon Crumble will be displayed along with the Triforce of Power. Opno Point just needs to find the kidnapped. As BBQ has obtained the silver arrows, followed closely behind by Jess, who has also obtained the silver arrows. Ultra Lavos is in level 8. Ultra Lavos sees the heart in the staircase. Continues on. We have Opno Point searching for the kidnapped in level 9. BBQ heading towards level 7 as Jess is approaching level 9. When the walls don't bomb, you take a stair. I can agree with that from Opno. BBQ into level 7. There is the door for Opno Point. Let's get our GGs in chat for our on-stream winner Opno Point with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour flat with 53 seconds on top of it. And not only is Opno Point our on-stream race winner, but the overall race winner. Let's get our GGs out. BBQ finding the mugger in level 7 as Ultra Lavos finds the map of level 8. Jess continuing to explore level 9, and we are joined by our race winner Opno Point in the booth. GG's, Opno.
Hi, thanks. That was quite the scene. Glad I found the red ring super early.
Yep, the red ring early was helpful. How about all the blocks in this seed?
Yeah, everything was required. Except maybe the recorder.
Yeah, I don't know if the recorder was required, but it certainly made movement easier in the overworld.
Yeah, I gotta play a melody to find the wand, I think. Wand or book. That's probably the book, actually.
Yeah,
I'm guessing there's a dig dogger somewhere in level 9 blocking the book.
I think so. We know Wanda and Book are in level 9. We haven't seen either of them. We see Jess right now is fighting Ganon.
I did find the wand at some point. I just skipped it.
Oh, that's right. You did see it. I even remember saying. I don't know if I said anything about it though. It's really hard to watch 4 screens at once. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody take down a Dig Dogger in level 9 yet. Of course, only you and Jess have been into level 9. BBQ is still working on level 7, and Ultra Lavos is in 8 right now. Still has 2, still has 7, and I think we'll need a return trip to 1, and also 4. So, other than all the blocks, did anything else stick out to you about that seed?
Not really. It was a pretty nice seed. I did full clear the overworld, though, because the last cave I checked was the rare arrow shop.
Yeah, and that rare arrow shop required. Ultra Lavos does see that hint for the bow in level 8, which is very, very clutch, given I believe they dipped into level 4, got the Triforce, and just dipped out without the item. And we see Jess is out of level 9 because out of bombs. Fortunately, bombs, only 3 rupees in this seed.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Never did find a bomb of red anyway. I was really scared it was a bait block right before Zelda. When I saw the black room, I was scared to see a bait block.
Yep, we didn't. As far as I know, at least on stream, we haven't seen a bait block. I did see multiple times where different runners on stream went in, saw the 3 rupee bombs, went to go buy them, and didn't have 3 rupees, which was interesting. Early bomb shops can do that to you. So if you watch the VOD back on this, you will see chat having a wonderful discussion about food. We have Barbecue in level 9 as well as Jess. Jess does have Ganon down. Barbecue does not. Who will pull this race out? Will it be Jess beating Barbecue, having only to find the kidnapped, or will Barbecue come from behind and take second place on stream from Jess? Yeah, Opno. The other thing we didn't see is we did not see a map for level 9. So we don't know what this level 9 looks like. Ultra Lavo seeing the red candle on level 8 and turning right around. BBQ letting the bombs fly, finding a bomb hole, and continuing on in level 9. Ultra Lavos, both items seen in level 8, making their way to the Triforce. One room of Danger Noodles followed by another room of Danger Noodles. You gotta beat these ones for the Triforce, though. And there it is. Danger Noodles down, Triforce out of level 8, acquired by Ultra Lavos. Alright, we have Jess still searching for the kidnapped in level 9. BBQ seeing the wand, turning around. And Ultra Lavos appears to be heading back to level 7. BBQ clears a room. It's clutch. We were out of bombs. Those bombs will come in handy. Jess pulling out the silver arrows and slaying the Pole's voice. Nothing feels better than taking down the Pole's voice with silver arrows after you've had to fight them with the wood sword. BBQ continuing to search for Ganon, as Jess has found the kidnapped, rescued the kidnapped, and are finished as our second finisher on stream. So let's get our GGs out for Jess, finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 36 seconds. And as this is a weekly race, we have plenty of off-stream racers. Finishing between Opno Point and Jess were, in this order, Thurwolf, Angel FM, Druis, Homer J Smash, Potato Pony, and Brewers Fan JP. And finishing directly after Jess was Mako, 71. And we are joined by our on-stream runner-up, Jess Sandy. Jess, GG's.
Thank you, GG's Opno. The big winner!
So how about those overworld blocks?
I mean, I guess for me it wasn't terrible, because I did find Power Bracelet relatively early. So I found 9 early, which is good. But, man oh man, I full cleared the overworld except for one spot, which stunk. Every item. Although it's funny, I actually had marked down that the red candle was in 1 until I found it in 8. Because there was the fire the arrow clue. And I'm like, oh,
yep,
item in 1 was gomma blocked. It's got to be in 1. So, yeah, when I saw it in 8, I'm like, I should probably go back to 1 before I go into 9 to see if silvers are there.
Yeah, it makes sense. When you've got one room in 1, you know exactly where you're going. 100% always go back and check that item before you're digging level 9.
Yeah, especially when it's just the one room, you know exactly where it is. You can record to it, and you're literally, I don't know, 4 screens away from 9.
Yeah, nice job there. It was also neat to see the silvers were arrow blocked. That was fun, especially with the wooden arrows being in the rare shop tonight.
Yeah, for the longest time, I'm like, where the heck is this arrow shop? And there also wasn't a ton of bomb shops. At least they were all on the opposite side of the world. So when I ran out in 9, I'm like, there's no good, bomb dropping enemies close to me. I'm just gonna have to hoof it over to a bomb shop.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's how it goes. We see Ultra Lavos having the hint out of level 8 for the bow is back in level 4. And we still got BBQ looking for Ganon, I believe, has explored quite a bit of this level 9, but I think took a wrong turn at the start, and so has been on the right side of level 9. Might be about to see the kidnapped's location.
Yeah, because if you bomb out of that one room and go right, well, there must be a bomb wall out of the staircase at the bottom of the first column or second column. I'm just looking at my map, and if you bomb that way, then you wouldn't be able to hear Ganon, but you'll make your way over here towards Zelda.
Yep, BBQ has found Zelda, just needs to find Ganon now. And as I was saying when you were doing it, when you fire an arrow and you kill 4 or 5 Pole's Voice, that just feels so sweet after having to defeat them with Wood Sword.
It does, and I also, had the bow early, and I was, that room was, 8, 5, I don't know, Pole's Voice on Wood Sword and Beep Strats. So I was very, very thrilled that it wasn't something crummy in the staircase and it was a bow.
Yeah, that could have been really bad if it had turned out to be, I don't know, let's say a wooden boomerang.
Yeah, I definitely saw both rangs. I definitely also snubbed both rangs.
Yeah, I think everybody on stream found almost every item, I think. I think BBQ saw the white sword in 6 because it was on the way to the Triforce.
Yeah, but definitely, I was like, no, I have mags. I kind of prefer mags.
Oh, so that's what the map
boy.
of level 9 looks like.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, oh, okay, that's the map.
Yeah, I was going to say, Barbecue just found the map of level 9, and what a level 9 that is.
Also, Opno GG's.
Thank you.
Yeah, we see BBQ has found Ganon, so probably not too long. Ganon, almost all the hearts in the world, magical sword. Not a super difficult fight, and there it is. Bacon crumble for Barbecue. Triforce of Power acquired. It's just a walk back to the kidnap now. And the walk back is going to start with an up and A. Not sure if that's saved time, but who am I to argue with Barbecue?
Yeah, it's interesting because one of the flag changes for this week was the important items in 9, but it really didn't have any effect in this one, which is kind of sad.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes all the most important items end up in 9, and you get the dream seed of going into 9 to get the recorder, to get the bow, to get the something else out of 9. I don't know. Just to get the bow out of 9, to go get the arrows underneath something. I mean, we can really do a good job with this, Jess. We can make people really sad.
It'd be so much fun.
I do believe Barbecue has found the princess, so let's get our GGs in chat for our third place finisher on stream, barbecue.gov, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 34 seconds. And between Jess and Barbecue, we did have Mako71, Dr. J PhD, and Custom Finish. And we are joined by our third place runner on stream, barbecue.gov, BBQ, GGs.
Hey, thank you very much. That was a fun scene up until 9 made you take a magic stare.
I feel you, BBQ. GG's, bud.
Yeah, GG's, Jess. That was fun, and then 9 just said, no, you're not gonna bomb anything.
Yeah, we see Ultra Lavos just got the red ring out of 2 and the Triforce, so we'll be heading to 9 next. Of course, doesn't have the wooden arrows, so doesn't have the silver arrows out of 1. Might bet on 9. This could be, how would we put this? Humorous, but not for Ultra Lavos.
Yeah, I am fortunate that I found the red candle in 8, because I had marked on my tracker, because I got all those hints early that said that the fire the arrow to locate the red candle. So I was assuming there for the longest time that meant that Goma block in 1 was the red candle. So I was like, nah, don't bother. Then I see the red candle in 8 on the way to the Triforce, and I'm like, uh-oh. If that Goma block silvers, I'm going to feel terrible. So I went back real quick and checked it, and thank goodness I did, because that's exactly where they were. And I laughed out loud when that was where they were.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, when you watch this back, I was just as surprised that the silvers were there under that Goma.
Yeah, I mean, the game does love to do that every once in a while, doesn't it? It just loves to put silvers or bow silvers under a Goma. You can't have bow under a Goma, that's silly. But silvers under a Goma. I have seen bow in a Goma room before on the floor. That's funny too, but oh man. Yeah, I would have been 3 times as frustrated with 9 if I was digging for items, in addition to trying to find the path to Ganon.
Well, you did find the wand. You just didn't find the book, which is the other item in 9, which we're assuming is under a dig dogger somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that was we were flying, and then we got all the hints that said, oh, all those overworld items, yeah, they're blocking stuff. Not necessarily stuff that you need, but they're blocking stuff. So once I got about halfway through the seed, I started to assume, oh, wand's probably in 9 because 9's the only level that was power bracelet blocked. So, yeah, I just kind of wrote that off as added damage. I was just happy I was able to get mags relatively early. That made things a lot easier.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the Rookie Rumble flags, is you know that the magical sword is only 10 hearts, as we see Ultra Lavos picking up the wand right now.
Yeah, don't blame him one bit. Yeah, he probably isn't feeling great if he's looking for silver still, because yeah, you haven't seen the bulk of this 9, and yeah, this could be a little bit.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if Ultra Lavos is going to leave after this, but I know they have an outstanding item in 8, and I believe the outstanding item in 1. They haven't found the wooden arrow shop.
Oh yeah, and that was the rare shop too, wasn't it? Was it on Death Mountain?
It was. It was on East Death Mountain at the opposite of... I don't know what that screen's called, but you go up a ladder and it's a narrow corridor and you bomb it.
The screen that likes to snipe you.
Yeah.
Right
Sniper screen.
Right next to level 6. It's also right near level 1.
I will just smile and say that you two have never seen me play this game, because any screen that has something that can snipes me.
Oh yeah, no, that always, yeah, that is quite very common. Yeah, don't feel bad about that because yeah, there are certain screens like vanilla level 8 screen where if it pops you out and there are wizrobes all around for some reason, you're a sitting duck. There's just nothing you can do.
Yeah, I think Ultra Lavos is about to find the location of the kidnapped right now. And if I remember from the map, no, that wouldn't be one of those offshoots. Those were off one more column to the right.
No, he needs to take this. He doesn't know it, but he needs to take this stair because it's the only way you can get to the top half of the map.
Yeah, and the real unfortunate thing is he doesn't realize that it's going to end up being the book in here.
So Opno and Jess, what was your guys' experience like?
Pretty much same as yours, it sounds like.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, the first dungeon I found was level 2 because I went east at mountain, then went around the center of the map. And so I had the red ring in like 4 minutes and not even.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
2 was the last dungeon I found.
Same. Yeah, I usually put off Death Mountain, and I feel kind of dumb for doing that this time because you start with bombs, and 1, 2, and 6 were all up here. So I could have saved myself a lot of time.
I only checked east at mountain. I left west at mountain for last, and that's why I had not much left when I got there.
Okay, so our tracker has asked me to ask you, all three of you, what's your favorite flavor of monster? And you'll have to watch the VOD back to understand where that question even comes from.
Flavor.
I'm very confused by this. I'm gonna say chocolate chip moblins, if that's an accurate answer.
Are we talking about the Monster Energy drink, or if that's the case? I don't drink energy drinks, so.
Yeah, neither do I. If we're just talking about red, like cherry versus like blueberry, I guess I like blueberry a little bit better.
I think Ultra Lavos is about to find the book.
Ooh.
Single dig dagger in this entire scene.
Extreme Rage? No. Oh, wow. Could it be that this dig dagger blocks a small section of level 9?
Oh, that'd
Super
be
gross. You know, Jess, I don't think we share the same sense of humor.
I don't know. I'll have to watch the VOD back and see.
So, in case you're wondering, there was a huge discussion about what monsters taste like. And it started with somebody asking what a goma tastes like. Does a goma taste like crab? And then chat just did chat things.
Hey, I said chocolate chip moblins. They can taste
No,
like chocolate
you're fine.
chips, you never know.
You're all good.
Okay, I gotta think about this. I mean, goma should taste like crab, and if it does, that sounds great.
Yeah. I was just going to say, much like the ink blots that are shapes, I don't know if there's... Well, I'm sure there are wrong answers, but let's try not to find them.
I'm just going to go on record and say gorillas probably don't taste very good.
But they throw bananas. How bad could they taste? They're full of potassium.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think they'd be gamey. I don't know. That's just, maybe I'm way off.
Well, gamey is entirely possible. But I did have to ask you three that because our tracker, Magpie, did bring that up. And thank you to Magpie for coming out and tracking tonight. Tracking 4 runners, especially if you haven't been tracking very much, absolute lunacy, especially early in the seed.
Thanks, Magpie!
So definitely thanks to Magpie, MVP of this race, because without Magpie coming out here and tracking, we wouldn't have got a restream.
Yeah, great job. Yeah, tracking 4 runners is really hard, and especially early because it feels like there's 8 things happening at once. So no, thanks for taking your Sunday night and doing it. And thanks to you, Adam, for doing the comments as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no
great.
worries. This is one of the few things I can do really well about Zelda, and that's talk about it.
That's saying next week Sunday, everyone come out and you could also join the booth and have some fun.
Yep, definitely. This is an open weekly race, so all of you Z1R players in chat, you can come out and join this race. You don't have to be restreamed. You can just join it and play for fun. And we have Ultra Lavos continuing in this level 9, no map, so no idea what bombs and what doesn't bomb. However, that Dark Nut, very nice, dropping a pack of bombs. We were down to just 1.
I think it's that screen below where the room Ultra Lava's just left that has the map, maybe?
Oh, I have no idea. That's when you picked up the map, BBQ, that was the first we saw of it, and that was a while ago.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I was killing everything because I was looking for the map. That's just I tend to do that in 9 when I don't have book. Just kill everything, hope the map's close, because I came into the level I think with like 3 bombs or something, and I was running low on bombs in 9 the whole time, and that just makes me nervous.
Yeah, level 9. This level 9 has done level 9 things.
I got my hopes up because I think I got into 9 about like an hour or 5, and I saw people finishing, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a Jet 9 then. Well, that has to be what it is. And no, not even a little bit.
Yeah, level 9, not known as the Great Equalizer for being a Jet. But all in all, I think this was a great race. I enjoyed the seed because it had a little bit of everything. The only thing it didn't really have was a recorder block. And that's debatable because we know the book is recorder blocked here in 9.
There is more than one Dig Dugger in there.
There's either more than one Dig Dogger, or oh, thanks, Jess, or Opno missed a bomb wall.
I just saw a second Dig Dugger on Ultra Lavo's screen. Well, we saw the puff of smoke for it to spawn, but yeah.
I see.
But I think I'm gonna hop off now.
Yeah, no worries, Opno. Thank you for joining us for an interview after the race. Thank you for racing this week. We appreciate you. Chat, if you're not already following Opno and Jess and BBQ and Ultra Lavos, take a moment and go follow them right now. Follows are free for you, and they just show great support to our runners. You could show up in Jess's stream, and maybe, just maybe, you could hear some recorder playing, or you might even hear what's known as the Victory Kazoo.
Not tonight, though. No Victory Kazoo tonight. That honor goes to Opno.
Yeah, GG's Opno.
Yes, I'm going to follow suit and head out. So I got to grab some dinner and get prepared for work in the morning. But thanks again, Adam and Magpie and everyone out there in Speed Gaming Land.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same.
Yep.
Great job,
All right.
everybody.
Well, all of you have a wonderful evening, and thanks for coming out and racing.
Thank you.
And chat, while you're following people, give Magpie a follow. She came out here and has done an excellent job of tracking this race for us. And this level 9 is just doing level 9 things to Ultra Lavos, unfortunately. Nah, I'm not the MVP, Magpie. I'm just the guy who comes up here and talks and hopes I don't say too many things wrong about the Zed. Trackers are always the MVPs. And of course, Twitch chat. That's our second MVPs because Twitch chat helps our trackers, and we appreciate you, Twitch chat. Look at that coverage of level 9 for Ultra Lavos. Has seen most of level 9 and is now dipping out. Where are we going? The worst part here is still not having the wooden arrows. I think gonna have to go up. I don't think he's seen the arrow shop, or possibly. It is up here on Death Mountain. That is the one saving grace, so level 1 is right here and probably only has 1 or 2 spots left. And is actually heading right up here, has not opened this spot. This is the arrow shop. Alright, wooden arrows purchased by Ultra Lavos. I think the next stop might be level 1 because we are right here. And I was correct, into level 1 we go. Ultra Lavos about to be very pleased after slaying this Goma. And that's right, we still have 4 runners that are in this race, racing for the next spot. And will our on-stream winner be the one that claims it? Stay tuned to find out, because I will tell you once Ultra Lavos finishes. Doesn't one-cycle the Goma, but that's okay. It's hard to one-cycle when they go right. Cleans it up nicely. Grumbly about silver arrows right about now. And now we're going to up an A, and we're going to head directly back to level 9, where I anticipate Ultra Lavos has a path to Ganon and a path to the Kidnapped. And exactly as I prognosticated, we are heading directly to level 9. Now let's see if the path to Ganon is known. I believe it is. We're about to find out. Perhaps I am incorrect, but we will find out momentarily. I think the only entrance to Ganon's room is from the top, unless there's a different bomb in. Magpie, I'm not sure. I can't hear Ganon because the audio is quite faint for comms. But we do have Ultra Lavos moving with some purpose, so may know that this is the way to go. Ultra Lavos working on this block clip could just push the block and go up through the bomb wall. Sometimes, you know, we want to pull off a trick, but it's just faster. Ultra Lavos finally deciding that that is the way to go. All right, potioning up, and I believe Ganon is one south of this room. So for the last time tonight, chat, let's put our hands together for the boss of The Legend of Zelda, the Big Piggy Ganon. 4 swipes of the magical sword, and down will go Juggernaut, I guess. And that's it. We have defeated the boss of the game. We just have to walk back to the kidnapped. Or we don't know where the kidnapped is, and that means it'll be a bit. Ultra Lavos moving with purpose. I believe that means that they do know the path. There's that block clip from the other side. Good job, Ultra Lavos. I believe this is the stair to go through. We should have only a few rooms left, chat. All right, chat, get your GGs ready. There's the door. It pops open. Here's the kidnapped. And let's get our GGs out for Ultra Lavos, our final finisher on stream with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 47 seconds. All right, we'll wait a second and see if Ultra Lavos is going to join us for an interview. In the meantime, I can tell you that between BBQ's finish and Ultra Lavos' finish, we had Stag's 28 finish, Equations 19 finish, Chibi Kage, and Violina 23, and Blessed Be. Oh, rough file names from Ultra Lavos. I did not notice that on the screen before we started. But I have got good news for Ultra Lavos. They are not last. There are still 2 other runners running in the race. And I do see Ultra Lavos in the setup room, so they will be here to join us shortly. And we are joined by Ultra Lavos. GG's, Ultra Lavos.
Hello?
Hey, there you are.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Excellent. GG's, Ultra Lavos. What a seed.
Yeah, thank you. I can't believe I forgot about that silver the item in one.
So I can't remember. Did you get the hints this seed?
I did, and it finally dawned on me because I saw the Dig Dogger in 9 at some point, and I was just thinking, I was like, wait, the book's here.
Yep, and honestly, the fire the arrow to get the red candle strongly hinted when the last item in 1 was Goma block that the red candle was in 1, but that was not the case.
No, that was was that 8 or 5?
I was in 8. I wasn't sure if you saw the red candle in 8.
Yeah, I did. I don't think I saw an arrow shop, and that's why I was like, okay, there's 2 spots left on the map. Was that in the rare shop, or did I just not mark one down?
Yeah, it's the arrows were in the rare shop tonight. We had one of those awesome seeds with like almost all of the blocks that you could possibly never want to have.
Yeah, because I could have sworn I never saw an arrow and I didn't have one marked, so I was hoping it was in those 2 spots and I didn't have to go to the power bracelet by start.
Yep, it was. You did find it up on Death Mountain. I can't remember what the power bracelet by start was, to be honest, but obviously not important. The arrow shop was the rare shop tonight.
Yep. And yeah, I think I just did everything in the wrong order there.
Well, depends. I mean, obviously things could have gone a little better. I think you were a little late to getting the ladder as the Armos item. I don't think you checked the Armos right away.
No, I did. I checked it and died immediately.
Oh, but you did get the ladder immediately, right?
Yeah, but then I didn't go over to 3 because I decided to go down and check the coast item and went over there. So I didn't find that 3 right next to the Armos till way later.
Ah, that makes sense. That would have led to a lot larger of a dig of the overworld. Of course, the arrow shop was going to do that to you anyway. So, let's see. We talked about all the blocks in the seed, and then level 9 did level 9 things.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of like one-off rooms in there. Heard Ganon a few times, but I think you could only get to him from the north, bombing down.
I think that's correct. So, not a terrible seed, but definitely if you just did things, and this is going to sound cliche because obviously, but if you did things in the right order, this seed wasn't super bad. I think the big thing that Opno had was Opno took the bombs and immediately went to Death Mountain, found level 2 very, very early, and I think had the red ring at like 4 minutes.
Oh, nice. And was there any mugger rooms? I don't remember seeing any.
There was one mugger room in level 7, I believe. So yeah, we only saw the one mugger room in level 7, which was surprising considering we had extra muggers on. And when we saw that, the only thing I could think was, oh my goodness, level 9 is going to be full of muggers.
I don't think I ran. Yeah, I think I ran into one old man in 9, but I never saw the other two. I don't think.
Yeah, I think you saw the one for the location of the kidnapped.
Yeah, which I'd already found her room by then.
So Oasis in chat letting us know that the mugger setting adds between 1 and 3 muggers. So if it only added 1 mugger, it's entirely possible that 1 mugger could have been just about anywhere. So there were a lot of places we didn't full dig. So any other thoughts on this seed, Ultralavos?
No, not really. I think that summed it all up.
Yeah, it was just one of those seeds, and it goes back to if you just do things in the right order. It's like when people say the most annoying thing of just, I know it's a randomizer, but just go to where the items are. And it's like, really? Really, thank you. Very, very helpful.
I mean, at least bombs were cheap, but not enough to buy with one small secret.
Oh, that was like the biggest insult ever. It's 3 rupee bombs, and then your small secret is 2 rupees. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else, Ultralavos, I think we're going to wrap it up for the night.
All right. Thanks for the commentary and the tracking and restreaming.
Yeah, well, thank you for volunteering to be restreamed. That's very important. Without racers to restream, then, I'm not talking about very much tonight, that's for sure. All right, chat. So first and foremost, the changes for next week. Enemy HP will be random. Cave Shuffle, random. Boss HP, random. So there you go. And that will actually bring us to a close of tonight's presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer. Tonight we featured the Rookie Rumble 3 flags with 3 changes. We added muggers, we started on the wood sword screen, and we did something else, and it was so long ago, I will be honest, chat, I have long since forgotten. Let me give some shout outs. First to Speed Gaming for allowing us to restream on their networks. Without having a network to restream on, we don't get restreamed. And now I've got Oasis telling me the other change was important items in line and laughing at me, which is rightfully so, because I can just look on the tracker and see important items were indeed in 9. And speaking of the tracker, thank you to Magpie Maiden for coming out tonight and tracking for us. Without Magpie Maiden, we don't get restreamed because you must have a tracker to get a restream. And finally, thank you to chat for showing up tonight and supporting Speed Gaming and our runners. So, in that vein, please give our runners a follow if you haven't already. They came out here and they played their hearts out for your entertainment. And also, give a follow to Magpie Maiden for tracking. And with that, I'm going to drop those links in chat, and we will wrap it up for good. Actually, Oasis is dropping the links. Thank you, Oasis. And so, on behalf of myself, JXB Adam, on behalf of our tracker, Magpie Maiden, and the staff of Speed Gaming, thank you very much for joining us this evening for the presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly Race. And so, all I can say is, check out Speed Gaming's schedule for upcoming items. We will be back again next week for another Z1R weekly race. It will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I believe we also have a Z1R race tomorrow at 9 p.m. It will be Game 4 of the finals of the Rookie Rumble 3 tournament. Check Speed Gaming's schedule to find out what channels those will be on. And with that, chat, have an exceptionally great evening, exceptionally great day. Take care, and good night.